All right, welcome back. Here it is, Calling the Audible.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back from?
Welcome everyone back to the show.
Oh, fair. Where did they
We're
go?
only starting the show.
Yeah.
Where did they go?
We've been gone for a week. Welcome back to the show, everyone. It's Calling the Audible, Division E. It is the wedding edition, as we are now going to pay homage to Peeze Delarizi, who is going to lock it up in about 9 days from now? 8 days?
Less. 8 days.
Wow.
Is it 8 or 9, Eves?
9, right?
Produce me the number.
I mean, it's
9 days.
Can we get like a clock countdown here, Eagle? Can you
no,
go
it's
on
8 days and a couple hours, I think, or something
Yeah,
like that.
Eagle, can you go on Google and just get the countdown, please?
I think the
exact
wife did
time?
the countdown on Facebook.
Please,
Did-
Eagle, if you
oh,
don't
it's
mind.
it's on Instagram.
Yeah, 8 hours and something, I believe.
Is it
Smart.
really?
Smart.
What is it, to Eagle?
8 hours, 13. No, hurry the fuck up, guy. All right.
How is this not ready?
How are we not ready?
So we got PZ to my left, Stefano Berardi to my far
Other left.
middle
Further
left,
left.
and then my far left is Eagle, who's trying to get the exact countdown now. What's the countdown now, Eagle?
Okay, yeah, any day. Wow, man.
8 days, 4 hours, and 1 minute.
That's what I said.
Continuous clock or?
Yes.
Oh,
It is.
I don't think that. Does it actually update? Yeah,
Yeah.
and 0 minutes now.
So we're 0 minutes away.
They're 8
No,
hours and
8
zero.
days. Wait, no, this
8
doesn't.
days.
This doesn't
8
update.
days.
This is a false flag.
Can we get
So
like
8
a
days,
clock,
4
please?
hours, and a
That's it.
minute
Yeah.
until the day.
Yeah. So we're gonna do our top 50 wedding movies throughout the course of the podcast that we do. Oh, I forgot to put on the clock. By the way.
We'll review
okay.
them as we go.
That is what we will do.
Yeah, and so Eagle, get the top 65 movies, please, ready for us. Eagle's a little bit new.
Do we take
So
a poll?
how many per show do we gotta do? 10?
If we're doing top 50, then we gotta do 10. If we're doing top
10 a show.
65, 13.
You realize
Good
there's
math.
4 shows, right?
5. Well, 5 for the price of 4.
Which is
Sure.
4.
So 8 days, 16 hours, 44 minutes.
Okay, keep that clock. Can we get that clock up on the screen for us on the Geratron 5000, please?
So what time is the ceremony at exactly?
2
Just so I
p.m.
know. 2 p.m.
The ceremony ends
No, starts.
2 o'clock.
Yeah. I knew that.
Please don't come if you weren't invited.
Please come. I am personally inviting you as my plus 200. Okay, so
Well, I mean,
That'd be
plus
fine.
6. I mean, there's probably like 6
minimum
people watching.
Yeah, minimum.
Yeah,
Minimum plus
fair.
6. Marc-Andre Delaunier.
Yeah, he's won for sure.
He's
He's
for
waiting
sure. Yeah,
very
yeah,
patiently.
yeah,
he
yeah.
wanted us to talk about that guy.
So we have an over/under. We won't say who, and we won't say who, but we'll say this: will someone get hammered and try to flirt with someone's wife at the wedding?
1,000%.
I mean, Audrey's attractive. I would probably flirt with her. I'll flirt with Audrey. It's all right.
That's a good wager, though.
That's a great wager, man.
I feel like it
We
will
have
happen.
someone lined up.
I put $5 on that shit.
In fact, we have another person who believes that's going to happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, I think so.
It has to happen.
Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about Divi. That has to happen. We're going to
Let
talk
us.
about Divi.
We do.
The week that was, what caught your attention, gentlemen, in Division E? As Peasy slaps.
Stop
that.
slapping it. It's actually working for me.
It's working for me as well. So what caught your attention from Division E this week, boys?
Peace.
Forfeits caught my attention to begin with, but
Plural, huh?
I will say, 2.
Two of them, right?
Trailer Park Boys forfeited. Canes forfeited because it was St. John weekend.
Right. They probably got super hammered.
Banditos forfeited a game they won
the cap.
against Honor Game. Big win for Honor Game.
Yeah.
Part of my swag though, got a win, 20-0, no forfeit.
Ooh.
Yeah, Red Evans
So
looked good.
zeros across the board almost there.
That was on
Guys.
my field, actually.
Mountain Goats won
they
versus
did.
Brewers.
Very proud of those guys, man.
Yeah.
You know, I said this team would be 0-10. Well, 1-9, I mean, I guess. You know, but good win. Big win. Brewers, man. What happened?
What-
Didn't you help
Well,
the
didn't have
Brewers?
a quarterback this week.
Didn't you help the Brewers? You and Eagle?
No, they're not ignoring our messages.
Huh?
They're ignoring our messages.
Canes are ignoring your messages.
No, but
No.
didn't you help the
No,
Brewers in the
Mountain
past?
Oh,
Goats.
Mountain Goats.
But didn't you help the Brewers?
Yeah, Eagles
in
not
the
listening to you.
past? Clearly, he is not.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, he has one job to pay attention and do stuff, but no.
He's not.
Well, now you have another one job. So that's it. So, yeah.
Jason Stevenson played quarterback though.
All right. Yeah, he's not much of a QB. But I
Former
guess.
Tyrants player.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
what? Tyrants? Yeah.
Tyrants,
This is
yeah.
before Stefano's time.
Yeah.
No, I remember Tyrants. Mo's friend was on that team.
Yes, yes.
Really,
that's
that's not the BS era of FPF before
Ooh.
Stefano? BS?
Mo, you don't have friends. Which friend?
I don't.
Mm.
His best friend.
I do.
You have a best friend?
I do have a best friend. Not
Yeah.
Stefano.
Rob doesn't play.
That's not me.
Yeah, so
Chris
like,
Dagger.
Chris Dagger, huh?
Chris Dagger is my best
I
friend.
mean, he wasn't part of the Tyrants, but sure.
Dagwoods.
Dagwood
basically
sandwiches.
without Jeffrey Lefebvre, they went to the familiar playbook of find Eric Pelusiak, find Chris Moret, didn't spread the ball out, and Mountain Goats played a good game. Giovanni Sino supplemented his passing attack on the ground. 58 yards rushing and a touchdown. So
Yeah, he runs a lot.
he does. Well,
I feel like it's because he feels like he has no arm, which he probably does not. I haven't seen him throw more than 15 yards.
okay, but you don't need to throw more than 50.
No, I know, but just to say, that's why he turns to his legs, because he knows he can't really get that far. So, like, he goes for 15 yards rushing instead.
Yeah.
But yeah, he keeps getting rushing yards. Good for him.
The game I did see was part of my swag over Nemesis 20-0, but I wasted that for Romaldinho Kabugian, as he had 5 sacks against Brad
What a
Evans.
fantastic name, honestly.
Romaldinho.
What nationality do you think that is?
I'm going to say somewhere in the South American region.
Why? Because of the Dino part?
Yes. of
Fair.
course. So Brad Evans, you know what? Not a really good game for him. He got sacked, and it's unfortunate for Nemesis because if they just figured out how to play quarterback, Emil Jando was not good at all.
Well, but
No.
he looked great the week before
Yes,
we
he
were
did.
praising him.
He did.
But he
Stefano
looked
ran out of
terrible-
the game.
He looked terrible this week, though. This
I
past
guess it's
Sunday.
because it's a better defense, right?
Yeah, well,
has to
part of my
adjust.
swag's defense
Yeah, they're
is very good. Craig
they're-
Browning, Miles Kyler, Kyle McGuigan, they're all guys who close on the ball.
They didn't get the ball past midfield.
Yeah.
When I saw Kyle McGuigan on the sidelines, it was like halfway through the second half. Hey, Kyle, it's my first time into this side of the field. Hey, Jordan McKent's watching the field. Hey, Jordan, nice to see you, man. I didn't pass
Yeah.
midfield.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was.
Really?
He went 5 for 22, and he had as many yards as pass attempts.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
It was a rough night.
It was-
Honestly, I always say this. I don't know how quarterbacks complete less than 10 passes in a game. It's hard. It's not easy to have
you
that
should
bad.
complete that in a half, no?
it's like an SATs,
Shouldn't that
right?
be like the completions in a half?
At least.
At least 10 in a half.
But it's like an
That's like
SATs,
two drives.
right?
That's a normal game, a
Yeah.
decent game. 10.
But SATs, you get like what 300 points for just putting your name on the SAT scores.
I don't know. I'm not American, so. But
So
Yes, Mo.
I'm just
I wrote my
saying.
SATs, so I don't.
did you write your SATs?
Yeah.
What was your score? Like 1,080?
I don't. It was high. I don't remember.
It was 1,000 a score. I feel like 1,000.
He was our Wagner level type of. I
don't know what that is.
University. Wagner
That still
University.
doesn't know.
Yeah.
Wagner University.
Wagner University.
Wow. You couldn't just name any other university that people actually know of?
I want the no name.
Fair.
Any other games that caught your attention, boys?
Yeah. So I watched Threat Level Midnight drop their first game this week.
I was there.
And honestly, explain to me something. Like, I don't understand, okay? You're down a point, and you're going for a 1-point conversion with 5 plays left.
Well, that's it. So here's the thing: is Bozy Boy is no longer the biggest cowards of the season. Threat level midnight. You should call yourselves threat level no sack, because you're down by 1. You should always go for 2. Always
go for the win. Why would you
Football
go for
gods.
a tie?
Football gods did not want him to win. They lose 25-24
But why would you go for a tie? I don't understand.
because they're trash.
Are they though?
They
Yeah,
are-
I mean, yeah.
only-
then they're
only
saying that their
trash people-
6-0 start was fluke or 5-0 start.
No, you're trying to like I don't know what's going through their mindset at that
Nothing.
point.
I just find
Rocks.
that weird.
It might have been it might have been like a blip of like when you have that little jolt in the house where the power surge
Yep.
happens and then
Happens
you're-
way too often, honestly.
It happened to me yesterday.
Bell's
but-
the worst.
But honestly, I've been critical of Michael's son De Geer, but he looked good.
Yeah, but he's usually not their quarterback.
He's not.
It was
And
Sean
he was
Velo,
terrible
but he
when
wasn't
was
there.
a quarterback.
So now he is not their quarterback, and he actually found passes. He found receivers.
Well, I mean, I don't understand how so François Martin this time had Louis Bégin lined up next to him. By the way, this team fielded François Martin, Louis Bégin, and Gab Wiseman, and Devi.
So Threat Level Midnight was afraid they broke like the other team broke the cap. Like, no, they're good.
No.
They're good to go.
You're talking about these guys who know the cap.
Yeah.
Like
I
it's
feel
the
like they
back of
study the
their-
cap.
It's like the
Yeah.
girlfriend, the cap.
Oh, okay.
But I don't understand how François Martin keeps getting open.
It's not much as open. It's just that they throw it high and nobody's as tall as him.
Yeah, but when you look at Francois Martin, does he look like an imposing, like, oh my God, he's going to beat me over the top?
No.
You
No,
kinda
of
see-
course.
the knee
That's when he
brace-
gets open.
The knee brace doesn't. Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
but like,
I guess the knee brace
like-
doesn't do him any favors.
here's the thing: is I feel like if you're guarding François Martin, and he beats you once. It's like when Peeze beats you. It's like when I get by a rusher, they get so mad.
Right.
They get so mad. So like, how does this not happen to DBs? Eagle, give me a movie.
Eagle.
We need movies here. Here we go. Number 50.
I looked at Mo. He wanted a transition, so you gotta say a movie.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, now he's searching it up, so he was also an unprepared guy. Come on now.
One job.
I have the list. I just
You
need
knew
to
of this for
physically
2
bring it up.
weeks.
Yes, I know. I
So
have
what
the
is it?
list.
What is it?
2 weeks is multiple weeks.
All right.
on.
Are we
100
starting
movies.
with number 50?
Okay, you're scrolling way
65.
too
Here
much.
we go.
Okay, number 50 from
55.
2001, The Wedding Dress.
Who was in that movie?
Oh, the
Neil
wedding
Patrick
dress,
Harris,
Mo.
Margaret Collin, Tyne Daly, and Catherine Dora Brown.
Was
Directed
that
by
before
Sam
he came
Pillsbury.
out?
Was that like an English movie?
I feel like is that before he came out, or was that his coming out?
Who?
Neil Patrick Harris,
I don't know.
2001. pretty long ago. Not gonna lie.
I
Wait,
feel
How
like
many
I've always
stars
known
on
he's
Rotten
gay.
Tomatoes?
6.8.
Not bad. I feel like anything.
The
above
wedding
6
dress, Mo, you have a couple looking to get married, trouble with the dress, and hilarity ensues.
wedding
I've never
dress.
seen it. I'm making up the synopsis.
Okay, so
It's
basically
actually not
going-
bad.
Nice!
Well, I mean, with the
50.
title, the
Does
wedding
hilarity
dress-
ensue?
When Hannah Pinkman's fiance writes he's finally shipping home, her mother makes a fairy tale wedding dress. But while she's fitting it in, a knock of the door is not him, but the dreaded something, because I didn't read the rest.
the dreaded something.
Draw nuts. All right.
And
Number,
hilarity ensues.
There
number
it is.
49,
yes.
Sure.
Wedding Days, featuring Jason Biggs, Isla Fisher, Michael Weston, directed by Michael Ian Black, from 2006, 5.7 stars.
That
Is
was
it
after
wedding
okay.
days or D-A-Z-E?
No, D-A-Z-E for sure. 1,000%.
Is it like a urban?
D-A-Z-E.
Of course.
D-A-Z-E. Oh, more wedding days. Jason Biggs
Yeah.
went out.
That was after American Pie, I think.
He got a little too high on his bachelor party. Couldn't get to the wedding on time, and hilarity ensues.
Notice that he always plays a Jewish character. It's hilarious. Like,
Well,
why
yeah.
doesn't he play a non-Jewish character?
I mean, the same
Like,
reason.
Why don't you
every-
ask him?
I should.
the
Jason
same
Biggs,
reason
if
I
you're
don't play a
watching
white
Jason
character.
Biggs, why do you always play a Jewish character?
Can we get a cut down on the Peeze and Natalia wedding, please?
What? What's going on?
8 days, 17 hours,
countdown.
50 minutes, and 52 seconds.
51,
perfect, then.
50 seconds,
All right.
49.
The game that I saw with Stefano was on Tuesday Night Football. Los Siete Amigos beating Summerbirds 29-13.
That's a terrible headline. Tuesday night football.
Tuesday Night Football, man. No. Look at that.
Oh, look, Kerouac. Hey, there he is. Oh, wow.
Oh, we got.
Look at that. We got a hater already. Good job,
Do we
Kerouac.
read every comment,
Absolutely
Eagle?
do.
Okay, let's read every comment. Marc-Andre Delorier joined. Corey Wawoski joined.
A lot of
Kerouac
guys.
joined. Anthony, who's Jane? Who's Anthony?
AJ Gomes.
Is that him? Why is he tuning in for E? Since when? Isn't he close? And then you got Matt Kerouac, who says, Mo, read it.
Matt Kerouac. Stefano is by far the most unprofessional scorekeeper of all time. He was 6 yards short of what I actually had in a game. He should be fired.
Okay, there is no chance.
I've often said
chance.
you should be fired.
Why would you want that? Now you're probably going to start some kind of petition, fire Stefano. I need this job.
We should, Eagle. Can you start a petition?
We could.
Put it on the poll. Should Stefano be fired?
on the Facebook group. If you can start, can you start a petition that says fire unprofessional Stefano?
Goddamn. You know what? This is not nice. You know, there's famous people that get trolled on the internet. Now I know how they feel.
Yeah.
You know, it's not very good. I mean, the difference is they have millions of dollars and I have
is your feelings hurt,
I have
man?
hundreds of dollars.
You're
your
Matthew
feelings hurt?
McConaughey.
Who?
Matthew
Oh, Carl
McConaughey.
Felice joined.
Oh, Carl Felice joined. Oh, I thought he would have an opinion, but he does not.
No, he does not.
That's surprising. He's usually opinionated.
So we saw the Los Siete Amigos game.
Yes.
Very
Yes, we
easy
did.
win for them over Summerbirds.
Honestly, they had one play. Throw it up to Nick Lassard. All right. There you go. 3 touchdowns.
But he crowd. Did he moss someone and someone complained to the referee?
He
that
did. He thought that he was that he used as leverage.
Yeah.
No. The guy just legit straight up jumped right over you, and you had absolutely
A
no chance.
rocket.
Yeah.
You get a
he's
guy.
got- he's
you
got
get a
hops.
guy like Nick Lassard and his ability to jump. It's
Jump, right?
uncanny.
It's gonna be a word.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a
it
word.
is now.
Start a trend.
So Los
Eagle,
Siete
start a trend.
Amigos.
Jam. Hashtag jam.
Eagle started a trend is the funniest bit of production work ever. Start a trend.
Hashtag jam. It's gonna catch on.
What else caught you touching from this week, boys?
Well, I mean, I also watched the Banditos, who I had no idea would have forfeited due to being over the cap. But, yeah, I mean, even if they weren't over the cap, I think that they still would have won the game because they're a strong team. I don't know who put them over the cap, but, yeah, that's the other game I watched, and unfortunately, they should have had the win but didn't. And the honor game, I feel like this is a win that they don't really want, but, they got it. And, yeah, so Dave Daoud, he's his same self. He started off with 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and 2 two-point conversions.
Yeah.
After that, he did absolutely nothing. Absolutely
Bandito's
nothing.
defense, though, they adjust very, very well.
Yeah, they did.
Because I did the same exact thing happened when I played against
Oh my God, we have our first poll question.
Oh, look at that poll. See, there is a poll. I knew it.
All right, so
What is
poll
it?
question. Matt Kerouac has filed a formal complaint
Complain.
about Stefan Barati missing 6 yards in his game. FPF committee
Decide his fate.
Poll
Wow.
closes at noon tomorrow. Matt who?
Okay. Matt who? Who voted Matt who? That's Anthony James. Anthony James voted
The
Matt.
problem is you can see who's voting for who, right? So
So I mean, now I just feel like I know who's gonna hate me. So I mean,
Well,
it
it's
sucks to be you
obvious.
guys. There's no
You'll
way to
find
put,
out in a second who just.
There's
voted
no way
against
to
you.
be anonymous. Hey, look who else joined us. Rob Campana.
oh yeah, the press has joined us. Oh my God, we
Yeah,
are.
this is serious. Rob, we're taking all the strengths to be the most professional we can be.
All right, can we get an update on the poll, please?
Poll? What's to that? Wow. Where are my voters? There's 2 votes now?
Yeah.
Are you the other voter?
Yes.
You're the other. What did you vote?
You know which one. You know what I voted.
Wow. Wow. So I know Peeze hates me.
Yes.
That's okay. You know, when you have haters, it just means that you're successful.
Well, let's do an update
Best thing.
refresh, please.
Oh, Tanner Burrell joined us too. Look at that.
Burrell's joining us as well.
Eh.
So yeah.
It's Eagle. You
Well,
lose
so-
to Meme Machine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Lockdown almost beat Mean Machine.
That is true. Why did you lose?
We dropped the game-winning touchdown on 4th down in the end zone, wide open.
Where'd
I
the
know
ball go
that.
to?
That's pretty bad.
Eric Mathieu.
Yeah, like, why was he upset again? He was mad about something. No, but even before that, he got mad about something. I think he wanted, like, contact or something.
Yeah, but it was nothing. So.
Oh, look, Rob Campana commented, last episode before Peeze changes his last name. Yeah,
Is that supposed to be funny? Like
I don't know. Is it? I mean, he's got
Rob
what,
changed his
2?
last
He
name
has
for the
2?
last like 8 years.
Does he have 2 exclamation points? If it was 3, that was an LOL. But he
Yeah,
has 2,
my
so
name
it's like
name
LOL.
will forever be known as Peace Caruso. after this
Caruso.
episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know what?
but
That sounds good, to be honest, though.
Who's your daddy?
the thing with Mean Machine is Michael Ziegler threw in this game, so because it was St. John weekend and St. John week, guys were out of town, missed games. But Mean Machine have been sort of struggling along, winning games. They won with Jordan Schwartz. Now they win with Michael Ziegler. They won games even when Jake Titleman hasn't been there. So it's impressive for them.
So do we have an idea now of the breakdown of E-playoffs? What's going to, like, who to map it out? I'm not saying officially, but I'm saying from a perspective of projecting teams.
So Eagle's just saying no because he doesn't feel like working.
I know.
No, it's because there's only 4 teams in total that are going to get eliminated, and then there's teams that are going to split between E1 and
Well, that's
E2.
what I'm saying, though. Do we have...
It's way too volatile at this point. We don't know.
But if you had to forecast, doing like a bracket
I
forecast.
thought that was
The-
week 7 material.
The
It
0
is
and
week
7
7.
teams
Are
are
we week
likely
8?
not going to make it, and everyone else will.
Eagle doesn't want to do the work.
No, it's
Wow,
just that's the truth.
That's a very good observation there.
That's it.
The
That's the
winless
truth.
teams will not make it.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about your best friend with Clinkers, who apparently you voted against them last week. And
I had no idea. I voted
you know, there
against
was there was a guy who was very unhappy about your decision, and he laughed in your face, which is amazing. I love when people laugh in your face. So who was that? Who and why? What made you choose Lionheart? Actually, like, Clinkers.
You know what, man? Marc Andre is always good for a good couple pick
He
sixes.
is. He is.
I thought Lionhearts do. I really did. I thought they were due, but
I
they
feel
lost
like-
close one, 52-0.
I feel like every completion that he always had Mocha on the back of his head.
Yeah, but the problem is, though, if Marc Andre was so upset by and appalled by the fact that I picked Lionheart over his very
Offended.
vaunted Clinker roster,
Yes.
he played at Lachine 1 on Sunday. He could have just walked over and told me to my face
Well,
rather than,
I mean-
say, type it on his computer in his basement somewhere in
Keyboard warrior,
parts
bro.
unknown.
I mean,
Keyboard
it
warrior.
seems to me like Division E.
Division.
It seems to me like Division E has a lot of cowards. We got Boys, who's a coward team to you.
Yeah.
Now you're saying Threat Level Midnight are cowards.
Bigger
And
cowards.
now Marc Andre is a coward for not speaking to Mo face to face.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
If he was
What is that?
if he went to
Should
puff his chest out wearing his Cleveland Browns hat, looking like
Why
Freddie
does he
Kitchens
always
out
have
there.
that hat? Why does
He's
he
a
always
Browns
have that
fan.
hat? Yeah,
I don't think he's a Browns
I don't
fan.
think
Yes,
he is either.
Marc Andre can confirm us.
Marc
You're
Andre?
Browns. We've had this
Oh
conversation.
yeah,
with Cartwright.
he was upset that they got Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
his
no.
team.
His story with Odell Beckham was like, no, I don't want Odell Beckham, right? But then he watched the highlight tape after the trade. He's like, oh, you know what? He's going to do well for us.
Oh, so that's who the guy
Oh,
that
you
made
mean
that
the guy
one
who's
handed
really
catch
talented?
is.
he
do
thought,
really well.
he thought they were Sterling Shepard. He's like, I thought it was Sterling Shepard.
Maybe you wanted Brandon Marshall. Yeah.
But yeah, so they go on to beat Lionhearts.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to happen. Clinkers are just a much stronger roster, top to bottom.
They are.
Did Chris Rose play in this game, Mo? Since you got the screen open?
I have the score up here. For the game, no.
Yeah, so when Chris Rose isn't there, Emilio Greco is at a point where he sort of relies on his main guy to get him downfield. Emilio Greco has shown glimpses of promise, but he's still too impatient to drive the field, especially when you're missing your downfield threat.
Yeah.
That's when you need to find creative ways to move the ball forward. And like you shouldn't get beat 52-0. If anything, slow down your plays on offense.
So Marc Andre responded, "Yes, I am." I think he completely misunderstood what you asked.
But you know, Clinkers
He's
don't
a
have
Browns fan.
Clinkers though have an easy
right.
schedule though. They got the Canes coming up. They should win that game.
If
Marc
they show
Andre.
up, the Canes against another long
Practice
weekend.
squad and Los Banditos.
You know,
Yeah,
Marc
so
Andre told me that he would win the next 3 games.
Well, they're not.
Because
They're not
Canes
beating.
are not very
They're
good.
not beating Banditos.
He thinks he will because apparently Marc Andre has Los Banditos number.
Okay, so
I don't know.
They're
Is
the
it
number
they,
7.
Maybe.
Do they win
All right.
6 games, or are they going to be stuck at 5? Will it be a 500 team?
Who's this?
Well, what's the
Clinkers?
record now?
4-3.
No, they'll probably be at 6.
They'll be 6-4.
I see them winning the next 2 games.
Will they be a 7-win team?
No,
No,
not
because
in
they're
my
gonna lose to
opinion.
Banditos.
They'll lose to Banditos.
Well, okay, so let's put a spread on the Bandito game.
Okay,
14.5 points.
under.
Under.
I'm
It'll be
saying
close.
under. It'll probably be like a 10 or 12 point game.
Eagle, what do you think?
Eagle. No.
Eagle not
So
paying attention.
basically,
Eagle. Which movie?
Eagle doesn't know how a spread works.
Which movie? Eagle.
I was actually looking at the results of the poll.
And what is it? What's it at?
It's not looking well, Steph.
Ah, damn! I gotta find employment.
Okay, get it, and I'll update the poll.
So number 48, 2005, a TV movie
That's
with
awful.
Matt Cedeno and
No idea what
Jen
that is.
Droden, Romancing the Bride.
Oh, James Roden. You might know him from other movies you haven't seen. Romancing the Bride, key pinnacle marriage movie. You got one couple looking like they're going to be the main couple, but it's not the case. Who's the other actor in it, Eagle?
Jen Drohan and Jose Antonio.
Oh, but Jose
Gary
Antonio
Fisher's in it.
comes
Jose
in
Antonio
and
steals the
swoops
show,
her
man.
from underneath,
Honestly,
and he ends up marrying.
It's that Latin in him, right?
Yeah.
He just showed up, like they're at the altar, and then he just showed up, says, "No, I love you," and then the girl left the guy at the altar, and that's how
So I looked at the poll, by the way.
Did you?
So obviously, right now it's neck and neck for Matt Who and Fire the Unprofessional Scorekeeper,
Damn.
4 votes each. But
It's obvious
It's
that people
6
think 6 yards are a big deal. By the way.
yeah, 6 yards no big deal. 2 Kevins voted for that.
Kevin's
2 Kevins.
What's in the name?
Wow.
What's in the name?
Kev.
One more Kevin. We got a
Kev.
KKKK.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's a bit much.
just a change.
I mean, that's 4.
Yo,
but
give
okay.
me a movie, Eagle.
Eagle.
Save us from whatever movie just did.
2003 TV movie
That
with
was
Kimberly
terrible.
Williams Paisley and Patrick Dempsey, Lucky 7.
Patrick Dempsey. Yeah, he
Look-
ended up being a doctor at the end of it all.
Oh, Lucky 7, Mo. That's the movie that celebrates the 7 finite days leading up to the wedding day. I'm almost there. I love that movie. It's an all-time classic. Once again, synopsis for movies I haven't seen.
All right,
on.
Jean-Guy, 6-1. Bud Knight, 6-1.
Oh boy, that's gonna be like a 12-6 game.
And you have Los Banditos and Threat Level Midnight, 6-1.
What?
Is Jean-Guy legitimate as a 6-1 team?
They
or
are
we-
not.
No, they're not.
It's just that I don't know what it is about. Besides the rusher, why can't you score on Jean-Guy?
But like, are they
They're
gonna have the lowest points for with the
They
best
probably
record in
will.
Division E?
They probably will.
They will.
How wild is that?
They'll probably like average like maybe 18 points a game.
Well, but it's everything we've seen from when John Guy's been good. It's been this, right?
This or that.
And
Muck
like
it up.
they just won without Christophe Chassarin, and like it's not even surprising because as much as Jean has improved,
He gets hyped a lot though.
What?
Christophe Chartrand, he's always hyped.
yeah, he is.
He's very animated on the field.
Very.
The thing is that it's always been their defense, and it's led by the rush. It's led by the rush of Simon Laporte, and he makes things difficult. So it doesn't have to be a lot more than them. They're just consistent. They take away the deep ball, and then Simon Laporte's so tall and so quick, he takes away angles that allow you to hit the short pass underneath.
Yeah. Honestly, I'll never understand that Jean-Guy team. Like they just.
I just explained it.
Yeah, I know, but just to say like they could be beat. It's just it seems like nobody knows how to beat them.
You know who they remind me of?
Who do they remind you of? Mo?
The Baltimore Ravens with Lamar Jackson.
With Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson couldn't, like, he had those weird games where he produced, but those stats would not be overbearing. And that's what's happened with Jean-Guy. They've become the Lamar Jackson of Division E.
That makes sense.
Someone's
You
got
know
a
what-
defense that's going to handcuff him, and we're going to say, well, we knew it. We knew it. They would lose.
Yeah.
You know what movie they remind me of?
What movie are we at now? Number 46?
Movie number 45 on the list.
45.
We are at 46, actually.
46.
Shannon Elizabeth and Eddie McClintock
Former.
are in the 2005 TV movie Confessions of an American Bride.
Why is there
So
so
we,
many
we
TV
have
movies?
a lot of American, we have striptease, right? That's what she was in, or was she in Showgirls?
No.
Shannon Elizabeth.
Oh,
Showgirls.
Mo, former Mallrats, Shannon Elizabeth coming in to do this movie. It was a what's it called again, Eagle? So I can make up a synopsis.
Confessions of an American Bride.
Confessions of an American.
Confections.
It was
Wasn't she in American
alternatively
Pie?
it was supposed to be
thinking
Confections
of
of
mixing
an
them
American
up.
I think
Bride.
she was in American Pie.
Yeah, I think you're right.
As the,
She was in
Yes,
the
American Pie.
Spanish lover that he couldn't really control himself to, which was
No,
hilarious.
Czechoslovakian, actually.
Czechoslovakian.
She's Nadia.
Nadia, that's it.
Correct.
That's true.
But Mo, in this one here, it was originally a movie about confectioner's sugar. It changed. It became about confessions. She's reliving all of her moments of a single girl before tying the knot. Hilarity ensues.
Does every wedding movie have hilarity that ensues?
It has
Of course,
to, or
it
else
has
who would
to.
watch it?
There's no tragedy.
Well, people that are into the
Wedding
romance.
tragedy would be an interesting concept.
That would be.
terrible.
Maybe we should
Saw
do it. Since there's
5,
no,
The Wedding.
That'd
you
be
know,
terrible.
Saw 5. I'm pretty sure that's Jigsaw now, but short.
What's Jigsaw?
Jigsaw is like Saw, but just not without.
Jigsaw 5, The
Jigsaw,
Wedding.
Jigsaw 2, I think.
By
or
the
three.
way,
Eagle, two or three Jigsaws. See, Eagle knows, even though nobody could hear him on the mic, but he spoke. Fantastic.
How remarkable is it that in Conference A you have 8 teams that have 5 wins or more? Is that a testament to their?
That's just, well, they're in Conference A. I mean, I don't know if that was really how they arranged the teams, but for them to be all at 5 wins in the highest conference, I mean, it's because they have the highest skill level in Division E.
Yeah, but now the
I don't know if that's how
cannibalism
it
is
works.
going to start,
Ooh,
right?
cannibalism. Ah,
Because
Yeah.
look at their divisional records: 2-0, 1-1, 1-1, 2-0. So there's going to be a lot of interdivision games at this point, and you're going to start seeing this come even closer.
Look, I got boys.
boys.
I'm rolling with here. Green Means Go. I'm not too sure I can buy into them yet.
Ugh, I can't take those people.
Exterminators. They have proven me wrong. They are starting to put a string of wins together. And Los Siete Amigos. We saw them on Tuesday.
Yes, we did.
They are probably the best of the 5 wins.
If their players show up, they'll be good.
They're the best of the 5-win
They are.
teams.
Oh, yeah.
They are. But
I
I don't
mean-
know if both Edward Asano and Nick Lassard were to be at the same game. I don't know if they would.
So which
I don't think they
defense-
both fit the cap.
No, they wouldn't.
No,
But either way, they have Ben Reed.
Then
who's
you have Ben Reed. Yeah, that's
Ben
the
Reed's
other guy.
been
He's
very
like
good.
Yeah,
um,
he's usually quarterback, and now he's like snapper and goal.
well, I
Browns
feel
recruits
this is a
for
better fit for him, to
Yeah.
be honest.
yeah. Some people are just, you could try quarterback, but some people it's just not for you. You're meant to be a wide receiver.
So
I
here's
know
a
exactly
question
how
for
that
you.
feels.
Which defense would you take, Jean Guise or Los Siete Amigos?
Ooh,
Probably, I'll take the situation at Los Siete Amigos easily. But Jean-Guy's defense, again, just have... Well, Los Siete Amigos have also a dynamic rusher in Felix Daou.
that's true. He
So,
didn't really get to the quarterback much this week, though.
no, but he's
But
just
he
so
ended
good.
up
Like,
getting a safety. So.
if a guy's gonna run,
Yeah.
he's gonna get cut off. Like, dude,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
great at taking angles and great at disrupting throws, even when he doesn't appear in the stat sheet. Give me, as much as I like Jean-Guy's defense, give me Los Siete Amigos.
I feel like you like their name more than their actual defense.
also true.
Yep, probably true.
But I will say that 6 yards is having to come back. It is now 5 votes in favor of 6 yards and tied for Matt, who and Fire, the unprofessional scorekeeper, is 4 votes apiece.
All right.
Oh, but
Okay.
that's it's no longer 4. Jesus, breaking news.
Breaking news
It's no
indeed.
longer 4. What's it at? 6.
6.
All right, that's fine.
All
That's
right.
fine. I'll just have to find
Other
one.
observations from Division E that we'll take with us because we're not on for the next 2 weeks here. What team has to win? What team needs a win to really cement themselves in the whole Divi playoff hierarchy?
Fitz-Roy definitely.
Yeah, they need to win. They need to win.
Jesus Christ, it's getting bad.
But
What happened this week?
Bad. It was Saint Jean. We all drink a lot.
That's true. That's true.
That's all.
That's true. That makes sense.
Can we get to the movie rundown, please, before we get to the games of the week? And then we'll have our teams that have to win this next 2 weeks here. Let's go.
At number 45, 2004's Bollywood hit Bride and Prejudice.
I have no idea what that movie's all about.
It is a take on the English classic Pride and Prejudice.
and zombies. There's that too. And zombies.
What?
There's Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. It's the same movie. It's the
This
same
one has no zombies, Mo.
Yeah.
It
I
was
have
just
no
a
idea.
wonderful, beautiful, dancing musical from the specialist that brought you movies like The Party. It is
That's
a
a great movie, by the
fantastic,
way.
a great movie.
Great movie. Great
It
sellers.
is great. Not very common with the American audience, but a terrific movie. And of course, by the end of it, hilarity will have ensued.
All right,
Hilarity
next
will
movie.
ensue.
Number 44, actually inspired from Mokon's life, I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, where 2 straight single Brooklyn firefighters pretend to be a gay
That's a
couple in
movie I
order to
actually did
receive
watch.
domestic partner benefits, starring, of course, Adam
Adam
Sandler
Sandler
and
and
Kevin
Kevin
James.
Oh, Mo, it's
Yes, remember that movie.
Adam
Yes.
Sandler joint, and as usual, hilarity did not ensue.
All right,
Well, I
next.
mean, that is the actual hilarity.
At
that
43, I Do But I Don't with Denise Richards and Dean Cain from 2004.
Former Superman.
At 42, The Wedding Banquet from 1993 with Winston Chow and Mary Chin.
That's
Okay.
a Carmen Pelucci favorite.
At 41, Very Bad Things, which is a comedy crime thriller where a prostitute is killed during a bachelor party and the attendees turn on each other as the wedding approaches.
Okay, so
like
it's not
Cameron
really
Diaz
about
and John Favreau was in that.
John Favreau, huh?
the chef. Probably
What?
not.
No, John Favreau, dude.
John Favreau's in the chef show.
Yeah,
Kristen
I know.
Slater
Okay.
and Daniel Stern as well. And then number 40, the last movie for
Really?
Division E, The Other Sisters. A mentally challenged young woman seeks independence by obtaining her own apartment and attending college while her family plans her sister's wedding.
And hilarity ensued.
And hilarity ensued.
All right, it is now time. Okay, guys, we're not here for 2 weeks because we're taking off next week for a field trip to the very nice Molson Stadium.
Except you.
Percival Molson Stadium.
We're not going.
Except you, except me,
Except-
except Simon.
An Eagle. All right, so 2 teams right now that have to win these next 2 weeks, guys, to be considered for upper tier playoff spot.
For an upper tier playoff spot.
Yeah,
Upper
So
tier.
you're thinking like teams that have like 3 wins.
yeah, 3 wins. So this is
I
gonna be
think
2
Brewers.
teams each.
Brewers, I remember the tail end of the schedule getting a little bit tougher. They believe the hype, underrated. Exterminators are pretty good. They'll probably
You know,
beat Fizzle
I
well
think-
because
I
Fizzle
think-
well loses all the
I
time.
think it's Diablos that should have to win if they want to be in the upper tier. But their division is just it's so close.
Okay.
Top 2 seeds have 5 wins.
Right.
Third place has 4, and they have 3.
All right, one more team from both of you guys quickly here before we go to games of the week.
Also, Blackouts might need to, if they want to compete in the top tier to win, they have to find ways to win. They can't drop these games that they should win.
Use Peace.
Believe it or not, they're kind of high in the rankings right now, but Mambo has been inconsistent. They face off against Lockdown, who've been a tougher out recently. They're going to face off against Tough Lungs and then Bozy Boys to end the season. So they need to get a win ASAP.
All right. We have a reminder, so we're not here this next week. We're on a field trip next week.
Field trip.
Not you, though.
Can we get
Remember,
the?
you
By
have
the way,
plans.
Eagle sent us a message.
you have a wedding rehearsal that
I know
night.
field trip. They have a field trip. We don't.
Yes.
Well, it's a field trip though. Eagle sent us a message that we're all over the place. That's right. We covered everything.
Yeah,
That's what we did.
yeah.
We covered everything, Eagle. So you should be proud of us. We covered
know.
everything. Movies.
Mission accomplished, bro.
Exactly. There you go. Countdown,
left out.
please.
That's okay.
Do that now.
I mean,
Ready?
why is it delayed?
Because this is the Facebook stream.
All right,
Fair.
countdown.
So you get to
please.
watch yourself do this. It's
Fair.
the best part.
It's
Oh, you
weird.
can't see my hand anymore. Look at that.
It's
man.
Yeah, I know, that's
masturbation.
why.
That's okay. It's gonna come up soon.
It's so
All right.
weird because
There it is. Hey!
Hey, all right.
Perfect.
All right, games of the week, please.
Games of the week. Let's start with the first one. Chocolate Barracudas versus Filles du Roi.
They played well. They played well last week. Lost by 4. Give me
Chocolate Barracuda.
no. Filles du Roi.
No,
Fizzle out by 70. Next.
by 70.
Yeah.
Sunny Elias is gonna win.
Bud Knights versus Los Bandidos.
Big
Ooh.
game. Big game. Give
Los
me,
Bandidos are
give me
gonna
Los Bandidos.
I think Bud Knights will have trouble keeping up with the score and give me Los Bandidos.
I just hope they fit the cap.
Bozy Boys versus Green Means Go.
You know we got to
Boys,
take.
boys.
Boys. You know how we
Boys,
roll.
boys, rep.
Boys.
Boys rep.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Boys.
I think the young cowards will win this one.
Boys.
The young-
They ain't cowards. You guys are superstars in my books.
That's a great
Cowards.
rap name though. Young Coward. Isn't that great?
That's a good
That's
name.
a fantastic name. There's young everything else.
Raw Sauce versus Mountain Goats.
Oh wow.
Tie.
Wow.
I predicted in my article it's a
This
tie.
game is gonna be terrible. Watch it be
Will
like
there be 30 total points in this
not
game?
a chance.
It's going to go 8-8, and there's 2 safeties.
All right. In the last 2 plays of the game.
Oh, boy.
Diablos versus Jean-Guy.
Ooh,
Diablos.
Diablo's gonna win.
Yeah.
Diablos could be Jungi's defense.
I'm going to go with Jean-Guy.
That's only because you don't like Frank Martin.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Yeah.
You guys want to pick week
This
9
is-
too, or just week 8?
Week 9. That's week 8 games because we don't know what's going to happen next week.
We
All
don't
right.
know what's going to happen next week.
Then Replacements versus Tough Lungs is the last game.
Tough lungs.
Tough lungs as
Tough
well.
ones, yeah.
Tough lungs. All right. Can we get the countdown now, please? Yes, sweaty, please.
What's it at? There
8
it is.
hours, 8 days, 17 hours, 28 minutes, and 21 seconds until BZ jumps the plank.
That's the color suit you're gonna wear, Peace.
Actually,
Except for
it's
the
not
tie.
bad. It's not bad.
Tie
That's
is
not
black.
bad.
Not that combination.
With the
there.
pink bow tie, white shirt.
All the other
gray
guys
shirt.
have pink bow ties. I have black one.
Really?
Yeah.
So pink bow tie is an actual thing.
Yeah.
Fair. Fair.
All right, magic words, please.
Last meeting in Toronto?
Good night, Lakers.
That's fair. Yeah, probably first one's out of it.
Yeah.
Unless LeBron's like, yo, take some less money. I'll pay you on the back end Space Jam.
Well, they have 32 million
Yes.
because Anthony Davis is just like, I don't
Again,
need the $4
he's
million.
getting the Space Jam money.
That's true. That's
On the
true.
table.
Yeah, for sure.
Smart.
Smart.
Mort.
Smart.